Hey y'all. Good morning. Good morning. So I don't know. I woke up, decided to do some twin flame readings. Twin flames. If you are a twin flame, you will know. Trust me. If you go back, I'll probably do some um some videos about twin flames, soulmates, and karmics sometime today. I just decided to do a full general reading, no matter how long it takes. I want to actually see what's taking place in the collective with the divine feminist and the divine masculine in a whole. If you didn't watch yesterday, I did a live about Winnie Houston because I felt like she's a twin flame, she's a divine feminine, which we all are, but to someone. So when I did the video, um, it told us some details about what it is that she went through. And correct me if I'm wrong. I am, just a card reader, but I feel like I really did get some information that was vital. Now I'm gonna do a collective reading this morning on the Twin Flames they sell just to see what's taking place with in the collective. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. If you are on Facebook, please like my Facebook page. It's Queen Z Spiritual Insight. Again, I'm going to start with a collective reading, general reading. What is taking place? No longer carrying burdens. Some of us are letting go of some of the burdens that we carry or we have dealt with. Can I get a confirmation card? 2 confirmation cards. Okay. 4 came out. I'm going to reshuffle. Why is the 10 of Wands in reverse for the collective? Some of us are no longer carrying on the burdens about taking new actions or accepting what the universe is giving. Wow. Dealing with our soulmate. Some of us is actually giving up. Our twin flame, we are walking, no longer carrying the burdens of the situation or letting go of the aspect of holding on to the situation. I don't feel like we all just gave up on the journey. I just feel like some of us are giving up on the aspect and holding on to it. This can mean 2 things. This can mean letting go of the third part, being the third wheel or the third party situation or dealing with a third party situation. Or this can mean lack of having creativity, not being able to come to a resolution together. Okay, I'm doing a live video. There's the 3 of Pentacles here. Not putting in work. Someone not putting in work. So some of us are walking away because someone is no longer putting in work. Or someone is choosing not to put in more work because it's not coming together. Some people are going into a hermit mode. And they seeing that they trying to basically have inner peace with why they're not why things are not working or coming together. I feel like this is a divine feminine because the Empress card came out upright. This is the mother, the nurturer, the divine feminine. She's her. She's definitely her. So I feel like the divine feminines are going within themselves now to come up with a resolution for the situation of why situation is not coming together. But they are still at a crossroad with their decisions and a decision making. But I feel like this is something that is now at focus because of the new moon. Or this is going to become the new focus due to the new moon. Move up. My kids is sick, so they ain't here laying down. 2 of Swords. The divine feminines is ready to see past clear waters. They tired of the anguish, the sadness, the anxiety of things. Mentally, they need mental clarity. They are moving away from things that is no longer giving them clarity. And they don't want to be, I feel like some of us are in a limbo with our decisions because of the magnitude of the twin flame journey. I do feel like this is more so speaking to the female collective, whether you're masculine in a female situation or whatever. By the way, this is LMA Close. This is one of my favorite songs. This is dealing with the Hierophant. So this could be moving away from something that's binded by contract. This could be the twin flame journey. Because we all know that at some point the twin divine feminine and divine masculine has to come in together on the 3D. This is more so, I feel like this could be somebody that is already married to their divine masculine or their divine feminine that is probably not seeing clarity in their situation right now. So what they really basically doing is trying to move past clear waters to try to see better clarity, have clarity of the situation. Some secrets are coming out eventually. So I feel like the divine feminines know some secrets is about to come out about a marriage or somebody dealing with a marriage, and they're trying to move past clear waters. Like they don't want to have no involvement with the bull crap no more. This could be one or two things, but this is definitely a binded by contract situation. Conflict. So a lot of divine feminines, I'm doing a live video. Yeah. So it's conflict. Go ahead, y'all could go. While I do this really quick. No, baby. Good morning, princess. Woo, you look like the wild witch of the west. Look at that afro. Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. My babies. Go ahead, I'll see y'all when y'all get finished eating. So the divine feminines know the inner conflict of the situation. She's resting. She's chilling. She's not going to interact. That is the secret to her madness. There's nothing to interact with when she know who she is as a divine feminine. Only a woman that or a man that does not know where they're going. A person that don't know where they're going starts conflict. They got to reassure themselves and they got to have an audience. So when I see these two cards, it's letting me know that the divine feminines know the secret. They have the key. They have the knowledge to know that only a person that has inner conflict with themselves do not know what direction they're going in. And it was 8/11 when I said that. So that means karma. Okay? She knows her karma. She knows what to do. She knows how to move, what to say. The divine feminine is very much smarter than that. Why is the Five of Wands? It's the Three of Wands on top of the Five of Wands. Like I said, she knows. She's taking the much needed brain for the next battle. So she's hushing up right now. She knows what to do. Remember, the divine feminine is the woman of knowing. Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here? Like I said, she's resting on knowing about her soulmate, her twin flame, her divine counterpart. She's not fooling around. That's why she doesn't have to do much. She doesn't have to say nothing. Somebody that has to reassure themselves. She's an intuitive woman. Why do the divine feminines have to be someone that has to take advantage of a situation and speak? There's no speaking to do. Like I said, she's resting for the next battle. There's more situations that's about to come up that she's preparing for. Ooh. Ain't no anxiety over this situation. There's no anxiety over a relationship that she know that the universe is gonna choreograph her all together. Words does not have to be spoken about this. This is a divinely guided soul tie. This is a universal connection. This is something that no matter what, no matter where she go, where the divine masculine go, they're still going to be binded by souls. So you could take the physical form. This is coming from divine feminine. You could take the physical form of the divine masculine, but you can't never take his heart and his soul. That's what a lot of women and people got to understand. Even the drug ability, the adaptation of money and gambling and being a codependent person. The divine masculines one have to wake up and they will realize. And that's what the karmics have to realize for themselves. That's what this world have to realize. That's what people in general that tries to take advantage of the divine masculines. This is what they have to come to understanding of. She's over is 11:11 on the time. She's over the betrayal. She's over the betrayal. That's why she doesn't have the anxiety no more. So she's used to it now. Like, it's nothing that can stop her from being who she is. She knows her power. She knows who she is. She is the other one that can make the universe. She's the one that can actually make the universe understand her without no words. So you know how when they say a silent prayer gets heard before a loud cry? It's the truth. There's no crying in this world because that's not a sympathy role. The divine feminine knows to shh and pray about it and let it go. She's over the betrayal. She's over the things that is not wishful fulfilling. She's not going to indulge in it no more. It's 12:12 when I said that. I don't know. The numbers is just popping out as well all this week. You know why? Like I said, this is quite amazing. And I'm going to tell you why. Because justice is going to be served. And the divine feminists know this. They know this. And you know why? Because they know that there's have to be change. There have to be growth in this situation. So that's why she's okay with letting go. She knows only holding on to one action. Why make that action, that move? Because one day she knows that justice is going to be served. He has to go through a growth spurt. He has to become balanced. And when he becomes balanced, guess what happens? When they're both balanced, it's a reconciliation that's going to take place. So why should the divine feminines worry? Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. I'll take these two. Listen. When I say they know not having strength is not going to bring in. Him not having strength is not going to make that reconciliation what it is. And that love offer is not going to be sturdy. That's why the divine feminines can step back and let it be. Because you know why? They don't want that weak ass shit. You know what they want? And if it come out, then we know. We gonna know. They don't want that drunken offer. They don't want that page. They don't want that Knight of Cups. That means a little bit of emotion. They want something that's not hidden, not anxiety ridden, not somebody that's not going to take action, that's not fighting their own actions. So they know that he has to grow into being that person. He has to regain his strength. He has to become more of he has to come in and clarify some things in his world. But you want to know why? Because he has to follow his destiny. That's why the divine feminines don't hold on. They know not to hold on. Because, of course, there's no victory in holding on. So they just keep moving forward. They're being enlightened about by a woman that's materialistic and out for her own gain. This is not of the divine feminine. She's a once in a blue moon type of female. This person is somebody that does not help people unless she's being helped. It's crazy because I wrote a song called Thinking About Thinking, and Sierra made a song called Thinking About You. So yeah. She's been enlightened about this woman. She's been enlightened about everything. She got the answers that she needed to know. She's just sitting here watching now. Didn't I say she's being silent for a reason? I'm about to do the divine masculine readings, but this general reader just turned straight into the divine feminine. So I feel like the women energy is more prone. She knows why the divine masculines is not walking away. On both ends. That's the funny part. She knows. She's enlightened. She's just watching. She's going with the flow. She knows that there's no happiness in certain situations. And I'm going to tell you, remember I said the Empress came out earlier? Well, guess what? She has to wait for her emperor to become the emperor he needs to be. That's why she is not worried about this unhappiness right now. Because you know why? She's going to work her magic and do what she needs to do for herself and become more of the divine feminine that everybody knows she is. She's more focused on holding on to her coins, her time. This is what she's focused on. And she know that the divine masculine is holding on. You got the 9 of Pentacles up in reverse. That means that somebody is not being independent. Somebody is being needy. Somebody has to have validation from somebody. The Queen of Swords is cutting this off. That means that she's having mental clarity to cut things off. She's in her power. She know her divine masculine is not. He's not able to give mental clarity like she is. And why would she? Why would she not be that person of clarity? She's not, like, she knows that she's no longer holding on to what is not promised to her at this moment. She's a mental clarifying person. She's not holding on to the coins no more. She's more focused on her stability, her actions, the way she moves. She know the karmic wheel has not turned completely yet. Y'all got to understand something. What looks happy is not going to be happy. Because you know why? Right now, she know that he's no longer focusing on a spilled milk. Because this was a loss. The 3-party situation was a loss. But behind that man's back, he's now focused on that soul connection. That genuine love. That love that is real, not portrayed or acted on. So she knows the karmic wheel is not like justice is going to be served. Why is it 5 of Cups in reverse? Like I said, she takes heed to her divine masculine. This could be mentally, meaning that spiritually he probably in the 5D probably connected with her and told her some things, and she's taking heed to it. She know that her life has to keep moving no matter what, and that's why he's trusting in that. Because you know why? She got to prepare her nest for when her king come home. Whether if it's in this lifetime or not, she's going to do the work. She know a transformation has to happen with something that's not sturdy. This is another one of my songs too. What has to change? What's taking transformation? A steady offer, a premature offer. Magician. Something has to come together. Okay, so this is Divine Feminine. All right. Since this was Divine Feminine reading, I'm going to do the Romance Angels to see what's going on with Divine Feminine today. Engagement, trust. What is going on with Divine Feminine? Reconciliation, attraction, love yourself first. Finances and careers. I can agree with this. I'm doing a live reading, son. Honeymoon, does she love you? And religious factor. I'm gonna pull 2 more cards just because. Okay. At the bottom, unrequited love. Then you got letting go of control issues and keeping an open mind about your soulmate. So yesterday when I think it was a reading I did. I don't know what reading I did, but I'm gonna figure it out. The same setup came out in so many ways. So remember earlier I said that the Divine Feminine is letting go of the situation and the whole. Why? Because she knows to. She know that she did her work. She's doing her work. She has to focus back on her now. This is something she has not done. She tried to help the Divine Masculines, the best way she knew how, spiritually, and physically, in so many cases. So, and I'm going to clarify the reading with the soldiering cards. But then you got engagement. Engagement is she knows that while she's doing her work, no matter what, you know why she doesn't worry? She knows that her love life is going to ascend to a higher commitment, whether it's with her Divine Masculine or somebody else. One thing's for certain about the universe will actually allow you to meet your twin flame, go through all the struggle with them, do all this other good, bull crap with them to get you prepared for your soulmate sometime, because your twin flame is not taking the effort or the growth that they need to. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is letting go of that situation mentally and physically in so many ways and focusing more on herself. She's having more ability to have trust, because you got the trust card says this situation is calling for you to have faith. She has faith in herself. Whether she's having a reconciliation with herself or with her Divine Masculine, she knows. So what she's doing, because you got the reconciliation card, then you got the attraction card. What a lot of Divine Feminines is doing now is they enjoying in the things that make them feel whole again. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not just doing things to try to focus more on the connection. Like, they still know it's there. They still going to acknowledge it regardless. But it's more so now they're focused on bettering themselves. Then they got keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type. She knows. She's used to a certain type of guy. You know, a lot of divine feminines is, you know, used to certain ways of being respected by men or loved. She know that right now the divine masculine probably is not at his full potential, but he can, and he is that person. So I feel like she's keeping an open mind. Then you gotta love yourself first. Like I said, she's enjoying herself. She's going to rebuild and heal some more so she could be even more powerful than she is now. You know why? Because this is what a lot of us is guided to do. And that's more so focusing on our finances and our career. When the finances and career come out, that means that she's paying attention to what needs to be done in her world to make herself stable. So that way she don't have to worry about what's going on with the divine masculine or if she got somebody new coming in. Like I said, you got honeymoon after that. She's enjoying the time she has now. She's not focused on the bullshit no more. And then you got religious factor. Religious factors mean that, like I said, spiritually she's following her destiny. She's following her destiny. Okay, let's get clarification. Letting go of control issues. Okay, we got 3. We got purpose. She knows to let go. That's the difference with karmics and divine feminines. She knows to let the divine masculine go so he could do what he needs to do for himself. Because if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. I know what I am here to do. She knows what she's here to do. She knows that she has an assignment that she has to complete. And you know why? Because she had great grief already. Grief was already there. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So she knows that her letting go of the control issues of the situation, she knows that deep down inside the divine masculine have to go through the grief process because she already went through it. What? I'm doing a live video. She knows that he has to go through the process that she went through. So she's okay with letting go. She knows that's the only way he's going to fix himself and be that masculine he's supposed to be. She has compassion. She has empathy for the situation. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. She sees her side and she sees his. Do anybody else see that? No, of course not, because they're not mirroring each other. They're not seeing each other through mind, body, and soul. So it don't even matter. Engagement. Oh. Humor. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Like I said, she's going to focus on herself because she knows no matter what, this bond is already ordained by the universe. Ain't nothing nobody can do to change it at all. Trust. Why is trust here? Freedom. Listen, she trusts in herself to have freedom to love. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. She's going to trust in herself now. Get out. Jayana, I'm doing a live. She having trust in her freedom. No, because then your brother and sister are going to want to come in. Jason is eating. Reconciliation. Why is reconciliation here? Remember I said that I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. She knows to end the control situation. She knows to not hold on no more because she knows the situation is automatically going to manifest itself. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Pay attention. The divine feminines know their power and they are using that now. They're more focused on themselves so that way they could create their happiness in their world. You got balance for attraction. She's becoming more balanced in herself. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So no matter what, she don't care what nobody say about what she's doing. She's doing what she's guided to do to make her world better. And she don't care. She's doing it without judgment. Keep an open mind. Why is keep an open mind here? Regret. I am doing a live video.
But
go out there until I get done. Okay, I'm going to bring you some shorts, Jason. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So, what I get from that, I feel like the divine feminines are no longer holding the divine masculines. And, like, they're not holding it against them no more. They no longer regret in the past because you know why? Because a lot of them realize that made them who they are. All the stuff that they've been through in every dynamic, every relationship, every situation, they're not holding the divine masculines to that no more. Because you know why? They are more into themselves now. They know who they are as a person. They know the mistakes they made, and they accepting it. Love yourself first. Denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the sight of awareness. Like I said, so they noticing the things that they got to let go dealing with the situation so that way they can be who they are fully. So that way that will leave room for the divine masculine to be who he needs to be fully. Finances and career. This has to do with their pride. Remember I said, okay, know how they say a divine feminine has to balance out her physical side and her spiritual side? When they say that, that means that she has to use their ego for the right reasons. And right now it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So what I feel like more so this is her pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This could be two things. She knows that the divine masculines don't have it all. Some of them do not have it all. Even if they do got it all, they don't have it all in so many ways. So she's not holding that against them. That could be one thing. Why? Because now she's working on becoming more of a stable person. And I feel like it's more so now than ever. She's trying to be, she still hold him and no allow of him not having what he's supposed to have as a in the physical aspect. She's more concerned about his spirituality. Honeymoon. Indecision. Enjoy the bliss of holidays time together. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Like I said, she's choosing to enjoy herself. Now, religious factor. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. She knows that she's never alone. Blame. Pay attention. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Now she's taking control of her life. Something she been knew she was supposed to do. That's a dead J giveaway. So that is the divine feminine's reading. Now I'm going to do the divine masculine. That was your phone, I heard it. Somewhere in these 40s blankets. Y'all choose the right time to be sick. It's supposed to be 70 degrees outside.
It's freezing cold outside.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Did you go outside this morning?
Jaleisha just did.
She said it was cold?
I don't know if we can 70 degrees.
Okay, so now I'm going to do the divine masculines reading. Pulling my masculine's energy right now. What's taking place with the DMs? Since the divine feminines took over the general reading, they said, we got something to say right now. Ain't no more waiting. It's time to talk. Like, I really feel that. I feel like the energy just popped in. Like, oh wait, she about to do a reading for. Hold on, we don't need a general reading. Let's state some facts first. It's cool, divine feminines. I hear you because I'm one. And that's just what my attitude is right now. It's more so dealing with the Aries new moon. We all know. Aries is action-oriented people. So your energy is now action-oriented. You're gonna state your facts in your business. And that's that. Okay. Angels, what do you want to show me that a divine masculine? So not making an offer. Some of the divine masculines is not making an offer. Let's see to what and why. Why is they not making an offer? A steady offer. Because they bounded by a contract. Some of them that sold their soul to the devil. They have an intuition about a contract. Not giving an offer to someone because they have an intuition about a contract. I want to look deeper into this. So I'm going to dissect the reading. I'm doing a reading. Okay. Can I get a clarification for... So to clarify the Hierophant, which the Hierophant could be... Someone, this is the need for... This could be the need for social approval. They're bending to authority like like I said, somebody's bounded by a contract. So this is communication that's coming in about them being bounded by a contract because you got the Eight of Wands and this is fast action. This is communication of some sort. You are on a major crossroad in life about a bounded contract. They have to set priorities. So something important is about to come in about them being bounded by a contract, I believe. They're going to communicate this or somebody's going to communicate this with them. Wow. What kind of contract? Not putting in work on communication or not putting in work on a contract? Can I get a clarification for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse on top of the Eight of Wands? Holding on to some money. Some money is being held on to through a legal situation with the divine masculines. In some cases, they're holding on to something money-wise. They're not, I don't feel like they're not holding on. They're being stubborn and holding on to something financially because not putting in work to hold on. Not holding on to something that the universe has given them. Hold on 1 second. Not holding on to things that the universe... Basically, they're holding on to their pride. Their ego is taking control of this situation again. Because you got the King of Cups in reverse, and that means somebody that's not using their emotions. They're not using their intuition. They're feeling like they're not being left out in the cold, or they don't want to leave somebody out in the cold. So they're fighting their emotions. Some secrets is coming out, or some secrets have came out. About them not using their emotions and leaving people out in the cold. Okay. Some secrets is coming out about a woman that's not being faithful, or that's not faithful, that can't be faithful. This person is a manipulative person. They're controlling, and they're very vindictive. So I feel like some secrets is coming out about them leaving somebody in the cold. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse on top of the moon? This person is more into the person. I feel like somebody is manipulating the situation because of money. This is the secret. And it's a woman. They're betraying somebody over money. This could be the divine masculines, or someone is betraying the divine masculines over money. Or they holding them betraying. Yeah, it's betrayal. This is fast action movement. So they doing this in a steady pace. They doing this like as we speak. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. Cutting off. Okay, so you got the King of Swords on top of the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse means not giving an offer. This is cutting off, not giving an offer. But I also feel like somebody is not basically somebody's giving a drunk offer, or they cutting off the situation of giving a half-ass offer. Okay, you got the Hierophant. Oh, wow. So this is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This means somebody is having mental clarity about something that's really not stable, or someone that's not stable. They're going within, and they're going on a search to find about why the situation is unstable. Because of a decision that wasn't made. There's been probably a lot of chaos. This could be about a 3-party situation. Something is transforming in this 3-party situation. This is why the Tower card is in reverse. Something is going to happen again, because something has to transform. Something wasn't looked at in a whole. Because somebody is no longer in fear or hiding. Or somebody is going to have mental clarity about being in fear and in hiding, not being in hiding. They're gonna have mental clarity about having more than one choice. This is going to be a vision of some sort. They're looking at what they invested in already. About not being an emperor. Why is the high priestess here? So I guess they know that the intuitive woman, which is usually the divine feminine, is no longer being intimate with somebody or choosing to be intimate or allowing somebody to come in and be intimate. I'm doing a live reading coming off of betrayal, a 3-party situation. Why are y'all eating chips early in the morning?
They bought this.
Go while I'm doing this reading. Betrayal. No longer letting something that's going to come in and steal her joy or her happiness. No longer having anxiety, or maybe somebody's having anxiety about this. Or this could be the intuitive woman is no longer accepting like that in and out energy. So somebody's coming over the betrayal or walking away from the betrayal of something that didn't make one's happy. And this is giving somebody anxiety. This is the second time of somebody that's not giving an honest answer, somebody that's unpredictable, somebody that's a quitter, somebody that exaggerates and tells white lies, pretends to like people and talks behind their back. She doesn't trust this person. So this could be So she knows that something has to come to a compromisation. This is up for judgment. And this cycle is not ending. Because it has to be balanced before it can end. Some situations is not balanced in this situation. But there is a possible reconciliation. But at this moment, she's not allowing it. I don't even got no more change. I'm really on my YouTube channel.
Are you on YouTube right now?
Yeah, I'm doing my spiritual reading.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to my shoe.
Check underneath the dresser. If it's not that one, it's the other one. Or she know that this one over here, Jalisha. She know that she has to find balance within herself in order to be happy. I mean, he knows that this situation has to have balance in order to be happy. And there's no victory without happiness. So I'm going to pull some romance angel cards for the divine masculines. I don't understand how your shoe went in my... Hold on. Toes way over here, that's why. Girl. See y'all later. Okay, so I'm gonna do the Romeo's Angels and then I'm gonna conclude this reading. Again, if you tuning in, I did the Divine Feminines in the beginning. Now this is Divine Masculines reading. Angels, what's taking place in the Divine Masculines? I need 8 cards, 10 cards. Forgiving and learning, chemistry, keeping an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from calling your soulmate. Attraction. Children. Codependency, trust. And I need 2 more cards. Wow. Love yourself first. Again, this is Divine Masculines. I guess I got 11. So, listen, this is what's going to happen. New love and stay optimistic about your love life. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, I guess he's calling his twin flame. Can we say the twin flame, the portal has opened for them to understand now? Okay, so you got to love yourself first. This is where exactly the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines are mirroring each other. They are actually learning that they need to love themselves first. And what I feel like the Divine Masculines are like literally in limbo because they don't know how to love themselves because of what they've been through in their life. So they're praying. They're affirming. They're really holding on to the universe about their soulmate. They're calling in their soulmate. But what they don't realize that their soulmates is already near. They just have to do the work and open their eyes, basically. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. This is where they're mirroring each other at, too. They know that their Divine Feminines is not the usual type because that's the person that's going to help them grow. Like, the Divine Feminines know we're the yin to their yang. You get what I'm saying? Vice versa. Then you got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So the Divine Masculines are now focusing on the attraction towards their chemistry in relationships with situations. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So they might be going through a learning process right now. They're actually learning to forgive situations and learn from it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. They're still keeping an open mind that this one true love will one day happen. Attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. They're trying to enjoy themselves and what's going on no matter what. But then they got children. Your love life is being affected by children. A lot of Divine Masculines is allowing some of these situations to hold them back because of kids. That one true love is not going to take place because they are still more focused on what the physical world is going to say or think about them. It's downstairs. Trust. Go while I'm doing this reading. Jason, go while I'm doing this reading. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. He's trying to have faith in a situation. That one true love will still be there. But I see, or I feel like it's more so they know they have a codependency on something or someone have a codependency on them. New love. They're noticing their feelings about their Divine Feminines. Shuffle. Can y'all shut my door, please? Love yourself first. Why? It's here for the divine masculine. Blame. A lot of them is blaming themselves because they didn't love themselves enough to accept certain things that wasn't for them and certain things that was for them. So they noticing that because they didn't love themselves at some point in time to respect themselves, that they was just accepting anything. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Exactly. They take responsibility now for not loving themselves enough to make the decisions that they needed to make in their life that was positive. Calling in your soulmate. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. They know that they have to let something go in order for something to blossom. No matter what happened, I feel like they know if they do lose a soulmate, that is still something else out there for them. So it could be that, or they know that letting go of certain situations, there's something else out there for them. Keep an open mind. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So like I said, I feel like they more so are now coming to terms that they know that the divine feminine is different from them. And they know that she is there to help him grow as a person. Chemistry. Mmm. Mmm. So, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. They know that the chemistry between them and the divine feminine is strong. And then they got imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So the things that they visualize, the things that they see, they know that they need to embrace that because that's what's going to be fulfilling to them. That's actually their soul speaking. And I feel like they start. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So they're noticing that what they took for granted before, they know not to take for granted again because they're going to lose it. So I feel like a lot of divine masculines are really noticing that. And then they got empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Like I said, a lot of them is going within themselves in adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. They're seeing that the things that's really complicated for them is for them to learn, for them to go through. Optimistic. Stay optimistic. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So they know that they can't change certain situations right now. And they're actually accepting that now. Trust and attraction. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So they're paying attention to what they're attracted to. I'm doing a reading. No, because y'all come in here making noise. No, I don't know right now, Zara. Children. Why is children here? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Surrender. I can release my need to control. So, I don't know. For some situations, the divine masculines is learning that they need certain people in their corner. And they're going to release the control of not having certain people in their corner. I feel like a lot of them, and this is dealing with children, though. This is like more so of a personal matter to me. Trust. Services. I feel good when I can help others. So I feel like a lot of them is on their mission right now, and they feel good about it. They feel good about the choices that they are making. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. Honestly, I can't always expect the truth. Okay, so some of the divine masculines are codependent on the truth, the acknowledgement. They want to know everything, but I feel like they honestly are losing the codependency of wanting to know everything. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So I feel like they're being real about what they're codependent on. They're starting to learn what their codependencies are. New love, worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. A new person has stirred your romantic. So I feel like a lot of them is afraid of divine feminines, and they did not know. They don't know how to control that feeling. But I feel like they're starting to learn that the more they worry about the situation, the more harder it's going to be on them. So I'm gonna give some. So I'm gonna pull some soulmate cards for the closing out of this reading. Two from the divine feminine and two for the divine masculine. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. If you didn't already, go and listen to the Whitney Houston's reading that I did yesterday. I find it very, very inspirational for some of the divine feminines. It connects with our situations with our divine masculines and us doing the inner work on ourselves and all of the above. It says this one hit the table, but I'll take this as a universal message. So two from the divine masculine is on my right, and two for the divine feminine is on my left. Since the divine feminine guarded the reading earlier, I'm gonna read you guys first from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Have you lost sight of what is really important? Remember a time when life was simpler and the world seemed like a giant playground just waiting to be explored. Perhaps it's time to rediscover that world together. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is the second time I did the divine masculine reading, and the message from the divine feminine said the same exact thing. So what I get from this, the divine feminines is telling the divine masculines, listen, cut the bullshit. Why are you always stressing about stuff? Let's do this mission together. Why don't you just let's do what we're supposed to do? This is something that we're guided to do. This is our destiny you're playing with. Like, do you want to be abundant or do you want to keep going through the hell? It's time. And then the second one, they said, dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. I made conscious choice to be present. I accept love now. I am grateful for your love. Yes, she's living in the, see, okay. Listen, me being a divine feminine, I'm going to tell you just what this means. A lot of divine masculines think that we're worried about the future or we're worried about the past. We're more so worried about what they're doing in the present. If they're doing the work and we actually seeing it, then we're okay with that. If you don't want to be with your divine feminine, it's fine as long as you're coming out of the bullshit. Because what weighs you down is what's going to weigh down your divine feminine too. But a lot of them is trying to grab hold and let go of the emotional stagnation that they have holding on to the divine masculines so that way they can continue doing what they're supposed to do no matter what. So when these two messages come out, I feel like the divine feminist is now taking that stance and telling y'all, like, listen, put down the bullshit and let's go. Let's focus on what's to come. Yes, it may seem scary right now, but we went through it. We know what's about to happen. That's what we're here for. That's why the divine feminists went through it first, because it's a spiritual way for them to be able to help their divine masculines. Divine masculines, wake up. Like, what do it take? Y'all really waiting for death. Okay, we get it. So then you got 11th thought from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. 11th thought triggers a loving response. Your love is felt and appreciated, and an angel surrounds you. A sacred union is born. The union of twin flames, twin souls within a threefold flame. So what I get from this that divine feminines, the more that we keep pushing and doing what we're supposed to do, they're waking up. It's just taking them longer. Love generates love. You will receive positive confirmation of this in the next few days. Keep in loving, and you will keep on receiving even greater blessings in return. So for some of you divine feminines, the masculines may spiritually come to you, or they might come to you in the physical and let you know that a message is coming. And I think I said that in the other reading, that secrets was coming out and it was messages being revealed. So this could be happening. Now, this is the universal message. Trust in the healing power of love, for it is only through love that happiness is possible. Observe all that transpires, but don't get emotionally attached. The storm will clear. You can be of assistance to the one you love only if you remain positive. Okay, clearly, yes. Yes, the universe is speaking to both. It's time to clear the negative energy. It's time to take back what was taken from us by these negative entities. And that's the positive aspect of loving your counterpart fully, no matter what. Yes, we may let go, and this is coming from a divine feminine to a divine masculine, to my divine masculine, actually. We let go because we know that's what you need. That doesn't mean your divine feminine doesn't love you or she's not fighting for you. She's fighting for you. But she knows the fight from the spiritual aspect and not the physical. This is not her playing. You may want her to fight in the physical, but she has to create that foundation to be abundant, whether you do it or not. So this is a message for the collective. Divine feminines and divine masculines. You have a wonderful day. And if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. And if you are on Facebook, please go to my like page and subscribe. Have a good one.
Can I get this last bit?
Drink his eye.